Hi and welcome, Maggie Rose with your readings for today. Now I'm getting through the storm damage, darlings, and sorting stuff out. Let's have a look what's happening with our Capricorns. Capricorns, yes, you're a little bit on a balancing act, robbing Peter to pay Paul, but I have a feeling this is something that you've done a lot of and you're quite used to the whole situation. Now it's a matter of balancing. But it's also a matter of, balancing your time and giving yourself some space and leaving time for you. That seems to be the important thing right now, is time for you. There are too many people making demands. It's about whittling down and doing, what's absolutely necessary, but also asking for help. Okay, let's see where our Aquarians are. Aquarians, it's about time now, about standing strong. There are things that are happening in your world and around you that you have absolutely no control over whatsoever. Doesn't mean you have to like them, sweetheart. What it means is you have no control over them, so you need to pull back. You need to pull back your strength, and you need to stand in that strength until it's time to fight another day. At the moment, it is not time to fight. It's time to gather your strengths, gather knowledge, gather information. Be ready to rock and roll. Okay? Our Pisceans, bless your little hearts. Looking back all the time is only going to bring you sadness and heartache. You're looking back on what could have been, what should have been, what would have been, if, but, maybe. Honey, hindsight is one of the greatest things in this universe. There is no could have been, should have been. Everything is working to the plan, as you're in exactly where you're meant to be to learn what you need to do at this stage. So it's like, build yourself a bridge, hon, get over it, turn around. Look at all the great things that are around you and all the good things that are in your beginning that you're moving towards. Aries. Oh my goodness, who've you been stabbing in the back lately, sweetheart? Or is it the other way around? This is literally a time to watch your back. Literally. So that means no heavy lifting, no putting yourself under physical stress or strain, because at this time your back is your weakest space. But it's all about not giving away your energies, not giving away your strengths, not giving away your plans. Don't give anybody a chance to put the knives in your back. And if you're on your guard and you're watching out for things and you know where they're coming from, you can deal with them. It's like you can shield yourself from everything and deal with it if you can see it. But if you allow people to go behind your back, then you're in trouble, hun. And it's a two-way street. Be up front and people will, be more likely to be up front with you. The Aries. I beg your pardon, we've done Aries. This is Taurus. Taurus is traveling over some very smooth waters at the moment. It's just sweet sailing. Family seems to have settled down for a little bit. Things are doing all right. Yeah, okay, there's a couple of situations around you that are not quite resolved, not quite sorted, but it's like you're on a safe course. It's like you're steering away through them. You know where you're going, you know how to get there. You've taken control, you've taken charge, which is excellent. This is a really good thing. Let's see what our Geminis are up to. It's all about the home and the family at the moment, Gemini. It's about securing home, securing family, securing position and lifestyle as to what you want. It's about understanding what is important. It's about letting loose and letting go of what's not important. This is also about taking time to smell the roses. If you can just chill, go with the flow, stop fighting this tide. You're not a salmon swimming upstream, darling. If you keep doing that, you're just going to bash yourself to death on the rocks. This is about, let's just glide gently with what's happening. Go with the flow, allow it all to come through. But keep your eye on home and family. Cancerians. Cancerians is about letting go of addictions, letting go of what you perceive to be a necessary support. It's not necessary to use anything for a crutch anymore. It's necessary for you to stand your ground, but and to walk away from some situations and some people that are no longer serving the purpose. If people cannot speak truth to your face, sweetheart, you cannot deal with them. You can't second guess anything anymore. It's about standing and being firm and being strong. But it's also about knowing that once you do this, you're going to be walking into a much lighter space and things are going to move strongly forward. Leo. Leos are all about walking away from the past. But Leos are doing it a bit grumbly at the moment. I don't want to do this, I don't want to do... Well, hon, you've got decisions and it's in your hands. You can walk in any direction you choose right now. Just because you turned your face to the darkness and only seeing the sad things at the moment doesn't make it so. The moon and the stars are there waiting for you to have, waiting for you to reach out, waiting for you to turn round and look at. There's been an enormous amount of good stuff stacked in your past. Yes, there's been a few troubled waters around lately, but hun, they don't have to stay there. This is about moving on. It's about courage and strength. It's about having the courage to move forward. It's about having the courage to state what's on your mind. It's about having the courage to be emotionally strong. Let's see where our Virgos are at the moment. Some of our Virgos have probably got a really great hangover at the moment, but that's okay. It's about fun, it's about joy, it's about passion, it's about just charging ahead and not thinking. Can you imagine that? A Virgo not thinking of consequences? Well, this is where you need to be right now, darling. It's about having fun. It's about letting the barriers down. It's about relaxing. It's about just head down and going for it, and it's about knowing that you're not alone. It's about knowing that there are new directions opening and that there are new ideas coming through. It's about going back with a fresh mind, with new direction. Libra. My goddess, Libra, what are you doing? The Librans are like they're on the fence again. Will I? Won't I? Is this going to happen? Isn't this going to happen? Don't let go of trying to control situations. But also you need to see people in black and white. You need to see the good side, the bad side, the good, the bad, the ugly, and then make choices. If you choose to accept someone warts and all, that's fine. But if someone warts and all is forcing their presence upon you, that's not fine. This is about defining what is right and is wrong for you. Not necessarily for any other soul in the universe, but for you. And at this time, you have to take strong stands to do what is right for you, so that, you know, your world can balance. God has blessed the Librans of the world. Scorpio. Scorpio, everything is around the home. It's all around hearth and home. It's about, are you safe? Are you comfortable? Where will I be? What's going to happen? It's time to take a deep breath and understand that everything will work in its own time. That yes, there are going to be moves forward, but that there is a way through this. There's a possibility that everything is going to stand still. The feeling I'm having here is that everything is going to stand still. So please stop racing around in a flap trying to get 99 jobs done at one time. Stand still. The answer is there if you stand still. Okay, let's have a look at what we got for our Sagittarians. Stronger and stronger. It's like you're building strength now. You're building the ability to have the strength to walk away from something, to walk away from the past. Okay, you are leaving some of your emotional connections and this a center that's been a strong support or a strong balance for you in the past. Yes, you are leaving it behind, but it is absolutely necessary to walk away from the past so that you can walk into the future. What you need to accept and understand is that you've got a lot of strength around you, that you carry a lot of knowledge, but also that your head and your feet need to work together. It's no sense being courageous in your head if you don't let your feet follow through. This is about following through with a very courageous act. Now that's about us done for today, darlings. You can check me out on www.gypsymaggierose.com, and I've added some updates to the site, so yeah, you just might want to check it out. You take care and have a great day. Blessed be.